what you've learned. A couple of things that I learned over the years, and that is that when oftentimes we think about saving, we think that we have to put a large amount of our income into a savings account. And I learned this from an older couple who told me when they first got married many years ago, they committed to save $5 a week. Out of every paycheck, they just saved the $5. And now they're very wealthy. Not that they just saved $5, but ultimately they got to a point where they could save more. But the $5 was a standard. And we oftentimes think that we have to put a lot of money in. If we just commit ourselves to save a small amount consistently, we'll see over the time how that builds. And it really does make a difference. The other thing that has hung our community up, and this is with older people, these reverse mortgages that have been made available to so many people. I have seen people in my community, and I would say 40% of the people in Dunleith have lost their homes because of reverse mortgages, because they get the reverse mortgage when the older person is still alive. And then when that person dies, they don't realize that that's a mortgage they've created. And they either have to be credit worthy to assume that mortgage, or they're going to lose that property. And property is very, very important. You talk about home ownership. That's one of the things that older people used to strive to do, and that was leave their kids a piece of property so that they would have something as collateral if they needed it. And so much of our collateral has gone out of our community because of things like reverse mortgages, because it looks like, I mean, think about it. This is a lump of money that you can get and you don't have to pay any interest on it. You don't have to do anything. But what we don't realize is that interest is accruing, and the amount that you get is not the amount that you're going to have to pay back. And usually the amount you have to pay back is going to exceed the value of the property. So it's those kind of things that we really do need to think about when we get, when we're fortunate enough to get a piece of property. Use it, use that collateral, but don't listen to people who tell you that, well, you can get this amount of money and you don't have to pay any money back right now. If it sounds too good to be true, it generally is. So just the information that you guys are given, I'm just um, so sorry that there are not more young people listening to what you have to say, because it's so valuable. And that's all I got to say. And thank